Ben, say hello.
Hello.
Ben's mixing up the concrete, and we got our walkway ready to put our concrete edge restraint. And the question is, it's usually always plastic edging versus concrete edging. And the way that we do our installs is all permeable, open grade base for our backfilling method. And that prevents us from being able to use plastic edging with regular spikes. Okay, so if you're not familiar with my channel, what we use for our base of our pavers on anything, even the wall or those steps that you see, we use open grade base. And the size of the open grade base we use is 3/4 inch. And what that is it's 3/4 inch or less crushed stone, clear of all its fine particles. You have just clear crushed stone for water to travel through. So the water being able to permeate into the subsoil is a very good plus for our paver base system, our open grade base, but it's not a good thing for holding the steel spikes that are required for plastic edging in place. They will shift over time and the edging just won't hold the pavers back properly. So when we use this open grade base, concrete is almost necessary. And then our bedding stone or bedding material that we use is 3/8 inch crushed stone as well, clear of all its fines. It's all clear crushed stone that we use underneath the bottom of our pavers. And because of that, we cannot drill regular spikes into the ground. They won't hold tight because it's loose aggregate. If you want to know more about that, check out my channel. I have a lot of information on the open grade base method we use. So those are the main reasons I would use that for open grade base, the base that we use. But even the other system of using dense grade gravel or road base, class 5, whatever you want to call it, and a mason sand, I would still use concrete on the edge there because I just believe in concrete being stronger than any kind of aluminum or plastic edging with spikes in the ground. And I would always recommend concrete over any other edge restraint method. The edging that we would have to use is a aluminum edging with a V-shaped spike, like a 90-degree angle spike that goes into the open grade base. And a big downfall about that is that it's very expensive, and also it doesn't hold the chip stone or your bedding stone in quite as well as a concrete edge will. That looks good, bud.
Yeah, money batch.
So Ben's got our concrete all set, and that's really the good consistency that you want. So this is just a regular 80-pound bag of concrete mix. What concrete mix is cement and gravel mixed in together, and you can get it at any kind of home improvement store or local landscape supply yard. One of these 80-pound bags will get you roughly 15 to 20 linear feet of edge restraint, and when you compare that in price and the amount of time it takes to install, concrete ends up saving you a lot of time and money. And it's not just time and money that I do it for. I truly believe that concrete holds the bedding material in for a longer period of time, resulting in a longer life of your project. You want it to adhere to the side of the bricks pretty good. And he's also got our trench on the edge of the pavers all set. So this trench goes about an inch or inch and a half below the bottom of the paver, and he's going to fill this trench and he's going to put a sloped angle towards about an inch below the top of the paver. So I wanted to go a little bit deeper into this with this trench here. You can see on the screen you get the pavers, and then this small blue crushed stone underneath the pavers. There's about an inch of that, maybe a little bit more. And then we get down into our 3/4 inch crushed stone base, which you see underneath that. It's kind of a grayish stone. And what we want to do is get past our bedding layer, which is that smaller stone. We want to get past that and into our base material. And we don't want to undermine the pavers while we're doing that. You can see our trench is a few inches out to the right of our pavers. and there's still plenty of chipstone under our pavers. So we want to slope it from that bottom of that trench up to that area on the paver I showed you, about an inch below the top. Ready to show these guys, Benny?
Ready.
Okay, so as I trial out this concrete here, another question I get on this stuff is, well, what happens if the concrete cracks? The concrete might crack. Even if it does, it's most likely not going to shift out of place completely or separate from the pavers. But even if it were to, if you have a small 4-inch angle grinder with a diamond blade on it, you could go in, you just cut out the section, remove the old concrete. If the border paver is sunk a little bit, you can re-level them then, make up a new batch of concrete, and then patch the one spot that was broken. That's what we're looking for. And if you do that throughout your whole install, you're going to be all set. It goes down deep enough to hold back your bedding stone and not allow it to wash out. And without concrete, if you use plastic or aluminum edging, the bedding stone can wash out from underneath that edging, causing the edge of your pavers to sink. And that's not what we want, so we use concrete. What do you think, bud?
That's what we use, concrete.
That bucket of chipstone's really ruining this video. I'm gonna move that. Ben, this is your walkway 100%, bud. I didn't do anything on this walkway. And there's the edge concreted. Benny, this video is going to be titled hashtag stop using plastic edging.
Hashtag stop using plastic. That'll catch.
Right? Yeah, we always use concrete for our edging restraint, and I get that question sometimes, so figured I'd make this short little video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you understand how practical concrete is. I mean, he did that whole edge right there with less than a bag of concrete, and that's like $8 at the most for a bag of concrete. And I think plastic edging probably and spikes probably would have costed you $40 or so just for that one little area. And it would never hold those pavers back the way that concrete does. You agree, Ben?
I agree.
Nice.
100%.
So there it is.